Hello friends, I'm Vinod Prabhu, and in this lesson we are going to look at the first video in a very important reasoning topic called as syllogism. Syllogism is asked in almost all the company papers, in all the competitive exams, and there is no formula other than two simple tricks that we are going to see in these videos and a lot of practice. Okay, but ensuring that you get syllogism right means critical questions in the papers would be solved by you very quickly. So this is the first video. Here we are going to look at concepts on some or all. First of all, let us know what are syllogisms. Okay, you will have two statements, okay, or sometimes more than two statements, and from these statements you have to see whether the conclusions are possible. Okay, you might have statement 1. Okay, statement 1, you will have some statement. Statement 2, you will have some statement. You could also have statement 3. Based on these statements, they will give conclusion, let us say 1 and 2. You will have to see whether these conclusions follow from these statements, or this conclusion follows from these statements. And then you will have other options. You will have options like C1 is true, C2 is true, either C1 or C2 is true, both are true, neither are true. You'll have some other options as well. Okay, do not worry about this. But what does syllogism mean? You will have two or more statements, and from those statements you will have to draw some conclusions. They would have given the conclusions also. They will ask you to see whether these conclusions are valid or not. Let us look at some example. First statement, let us say all coins are black. That is statement 1. Statement 2 is all crows are black. Okay, these are the, let's say, the two statements that they given you. All coins are black, all crows are black. They will ask you to see whether some coins are crows. This is the conclusion. You'll have to see whether this conclusion is true or not. This is a very simple problem. We'll have to see whether that is possible. It seems like it is true. Some coins are crows, yeah, because all coins are black, all crows are black, so some coins are crows. Let us see why they are not. If we will solve it, but just simply this sentence seems correct. But let us say if we change this question to all boys are students. Sorry, all boys are students. Okay, replace coins with boys, black by students, replace crows by girls, and black again will be students. All boys are students, all girls are students. Now, if they had asked, are some boys girls, some boys are girls, we would have said no. That's not possible, right? So, similarly here, the statement, if you look at the statement, because all coins are black or crows are black, some coins are crows, might be true, is what we think. No, syllogism does not depend on what you think. It depends on what is right, and you will be able to solve that using our syllogism drawings. Okay, we'll have a lot of tricks. We'll have a lot of different words in the statements, different words in the conclusions. You do not have to worry. All of those can be solved if you watch all our videos on syllogism. Okay, some keywords that you will have to worry about in the statements. Okay, so premise or statement. More often they are used as statements, but some keywords in the statements that you have to worry are some, all, no, some not. Okay, these are the at least the four keywords in the statements. Even in the conclusions, it is these words are used. One more keyword that you have to be careful about is possibility. We will look at that in a subsequent lesson. Possibility is also a keyword that you have to keep your eyes open for. Now, the easiest way to solve syllogism question, instead of solving it by looking at the statement, looking at the conclusion, is to draw the statements. Okay, what do you mean by draw the statements? We'll look at it in the next slide. And you see if the conclusion is valid in all the diagrams. We have 5 problems in this particular video. The given statements can be drawn in more than one way. So you draw it in all the, or you draw the statements in all the possible ways and see if the conclusion is valid in all the diagrams. You draw the statements. So some statements you can draw in more than one way. You draw the statements and see if the conclusion that they've given is valid in all the drawings. We will see how it is possible in questions 1 to 5 in this video. So remember, again syllogism, you will have some statements, 2, 3, 4 statements. You will have some conclusions, 1, 2, 3 conclusions. You have to see which of these statements lead to which conclusion. Okay, and you have to select the appropriate option. And you have to take care to ensure that there are some keywords like this, some, all, no, some, not, even possibility. You'll have to keep your eyes and ears open for these words. And the best way to solve syllogism questions is by drawing the statements. So what do you mean by drawing the statements? Okay. So how do we do this? See, some keywords that we said is some, all, and no. How do you draw? Let us say some parrots are tomatoes. The other key thing that I want to tell is, do not worry what this means. Some parrots are tomatoes. Do not think, oh, no parrot can be a tomato, so it is no. No, you do not worry about the common sense in these sentences. Okay, some parrots are tomatoes. Everyone knows no parrot is a tomato, but that is not what these sentences are. Okay, some A or B. You just have to think of parrots as A and tomatoes as B and move on. Some parrots are tomatoes. How would you draw? If these are parrots, okay, some parrots are tomatoes. These are tomatoes. So these parrots are tomatoes. These tomatoes are also parrots. That A intersection B. Okay, some parrots are tomatoes. You can also draw this in another way. Okay, the less what do you say, common way of drawing it is some parrots are tomatoes. You can also draw it this way. This is parrots. Okay, this is tomatoes. Inside the parrots, some parrots are tomatoes. You can also draw it this way. This is less common. Okay. Do not worry too much about this. We will tell you when to use these diagrams. Generally, when it is some parrots or tomatoes, we draw it in this format. All parrots are tomatoes. If you have all parrots are tomatoes, all parrots are tomatoes. This is the way to write, right? Draw all parrots or tomatoes. This is the way to write all tomatoes are parrots. See, all parrots are tomatoes when you write like this does not mean all tomatoes are also parrots. Okay, does not mean. So all parrots are tomatoes does not mean all tomatoes are parrots. So all parrots. So these are all parrots which are all tomatoes. That is what this sentence means. So firstly, if it is some, you look at this intersection. If it is all A or B, you draw the A inside and draw a bigger circle B which is outside. And the third way is no parrots or tomatoes. It means there is no overlap. There is only one way to draw no parrots or tomatoes, which is this. There should not be any overlap. This is, don't get confused, this is all tomatoes are parrots. These two are not equal. This is all parrots are tomatoes. This is all tomatoes are parrots. Okay, three key drawings. Some, which is this, all, which is this, no, which is here. This is also a less common way of drawing it. I will show in a few questions how these drawings are also valid and how it will give you the same correct answer. Let us look at a few very basic problems. Okay, you will have to see, like we said, you look at these statements. You look at this as statement 1, 2 and 3, conclusion 1, 2, 3 and 4. You draw all possible drawings that you have for these statements. Your conclusion, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, should be valid in all the drawings. Let us draw the first statement. All beds are pillows. All beds are pillows. This is diagram 1. Okay. Even in diagram 2, I'll start off that way. All beds are pillows. Diagram 3. So generally the habit that I follow is I try to draw 4 diagrams. Some places you can't draw more than one. Some places you can draw 2. Some places you can draw 3. You try to read the statements and draw all potential drawings. So first statement I have taken care of. All beds are pillows. Done. Now I have all pillows are blankets. So this is the simplest problem. You can possibly draw it in only one way. All beds are pillows. Then all pillows are blankets. Okay. So 2, 3, 4, I can't draw it in any other way. Okay. Even there I have to draw it like this only. So all my 4 drawings are the same. So you don't draw 4 drawings here. You just draw one. So all beds are pillows. All pillows are blankets. So again, don't write the entire word here. Don't have to write pillows. Don't have to write beds. I write 1 or 2 letters. Okay. So if you write B and B only, you might get confused. So I write B, he, beds and BL for blankets. Then all blankets are covers. Then I put this bigger circle. Okay. Bigger circle. All blankets are covers. So done. So I have conclusion. I have only one drawing here, right? So this is the simplest problem. I do not have any other way to draw it. So subsequent problems you will have. So conclusion 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to see which of these are true in diagram 1. All pillows are covers. So I have done 1, 2, 3 statements. I have to see which conclusion is true. All pillows are covers. See, all pillows, which is this area, they are all covers because they are within this bigger circle. Okay, covers is the bigger circle, biggest circle, and pillows is a subset which is inside that circle. So there is no pillow which is not a cover. All pillows are covers. This is true. This conclusion is true. All blankets. So these are blankets. This is a bed. So beds are here. All blankets are bed is wrong because what about these beds? So see, all of these blankets are not beds. All of these blankets are not beds. Only these blankets are beds. Only these blankets are beds. So all blankets are beds, I can't say. All beds are blankets. That is true. See, because all beds are within the blankets. So then it would be true. So all blankets are beds, I can't say. See, it is like this. This is bed. Outside circle is blanket. So all beds are blankets. True. All blankets are beds. Not true. Because these are blankets which are not beds. All blankets are beds is false. All beds are covers. Correct. So if you see all of these beds which is inside, all of these beds are within the circle called covers. So there can't be any bed which is not a cover. There is no bed outside covers. So all the beds are covers. So this is also true. All covers are pillows. No. See, if you see this area, right? This area of covers, they are not pillows. This area of bed, this entire outer circle, no, they are not pillows. So I get some covers are pillows. I could have got. Here it says all covers are pillows. No. What about all pillows are covers? All pillows are covers. Yes. Pillows are the inside area. So this would have been pillows. See, this would have been pillows. They are all covers. They are all within this bigger circle. So all covers are pillows is wrong. All pillows are covers would have been correct. So here you will get two options which are correct. 1 and 2. See, the examiner would have your options like this. Okay, only 1 and 2 are true. Okay, 2 only 1 and 3 are true. Option 3 might be 1, 2 and 4 are true, like that. So they will have those options. Do not worry. You look at getting all the conclusions right. Then selecting the option is right. Here we have conclusion 1 correct and conclusion 3 correct. So we try to draw all the diagrams for the statements. So get some bikes are tempos. Each plane is a truck and all tempos are planes. See, all tempos are planes. So let me draw this. All tempos are planes and each plane is a truck would mean all planes are trucks. That is what this keyword means. Each is other way of writing all. All planes are trucks. Okay, that is what this means. All planes are trucks. So I can draw it this way. That is one way of drawing. The other way of drawing it is some bikes are tempos. All tempos are planes and all planes are trucks. The other way of drawing it is you try to draw it in as many ways as you can. The more the number of diagrams you draw, the greater would be your accuracy. Okay, greater would be your speed. Some bikes are tempos. Okay. All tempos are planes and all this is tempos. All tempos are planes and all planes are trucks. I draw it in this way. So I have 3 drawings. All 3 drawings are according to this statement. You can just draw it in different ways. So I have conclusion 1, 2, 3 and 4. I have drawings 1, 2 and 3. Okay. Now when I draw it like this in multiple diagrams, if a conclusion has to be true, since it doesn't have the word possibility, we will come to the word possibility in the conclusion later. Every other conclusion has to be true in all the drawings. So if conclusion 1 has to be true, it should be correct here. It should be true in all the 3 drawings. Remember that. Okay. Only then that conclusion is considered true. Let us see whether these conclusions hold. Some bikes are planes. If you see here, some bikes, this portion of bikes is plane. So this conclusion is true in the first diagram. some bikes are planes. This conclusion is true in the second diagram also. Some bikes are planes is true here. You might say, hey, no, 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 not some. All bikes are planes. See, if all bikes are planes, some bikes are all definitely planes. Remember that. See, again I repeat. You might say here, sir, it's not some bikes are planes. It is all bikes are planes. All bikes are planes. If all bikes are planes, some bikes will definitely be planes. No, correct? Correct. If all the people in the college are students, some of the people in the college will also be students. No? So hence this conclusion is true in all the three diagrams. So this conclusion is true. All planes are tempos. If you see here, these planes, this part of the plane is not a tempo. So the moment you put a cross, again I say, third possibility is not there in the conclusion. So do not worry. All the diagrams should have ticks. The moment you get one cross, you don't have to look further. You don't have to see that. Conclusion can be marked as a cross. All planes are tempos is not possible here because these planes are not tempos. These planes are not tempos. Even here it is false. Even here it is false. All of these planes are not tempos. This is false. All trucks are bikes. Of course not. All trucks are bikes. How can you say that? Here, see, these trucks are not bikes. These trucks are not bikes. If you see, these trucks are not bikes. So I can't say that. Even here, these trucks are not bikes. It is not possible. Conclusion 3 is also false. All planes are bikes. Again, no. If you see this area, all of this area which are planes but which are not bikes. So those planes are not bikes. Hence it is a cross. If you get a cross, don't have to look further. This is also gone. Good for practice. If you see this area, right? All planes, this area, they are not bikes. This also falls here. And even here, if you see this area, outside the bike circle, not a plane. So all planes are not bikes. All planes are need not be bikes. So this is also cross. So option 2 is wrong. Option 3 is wrong. Option 4 is wrong. You will have some bikes are planes is true. Let us look at question 3. Some guns are bullets. Okay, you will get. Let us see in which ways you can draw it. Some guns are bullets. So I'll try drawing in multiple ways. So this statement I can generally draw in a couple of ways. Some guns are bullets. So you can also draw it like this. Some guns are bullets. Okay, so I've drawn this statement. All bullets are lens. So you can draw this. So all bullets are lens. All bullets are lens. Let us say all bullets are lens. Then all bullets are lens. I've drawn this also. Diagram 1, diagram 2, diagram 3, and diagram 4. Some lens are silencers. So I can draw this way. Some lens are silencers. Some lens are silencers. I have some lenses. You can draw in any way as long as what you draw is not going against the statement. Some lens are silencers. So this is what I have got. So some guns are bullets I have drawn, all bullets are lens I have drawn, some lens are silencers I have drawn. So 4 drawings I have drawn. I have 4 conclusions. Conclusion 1, 2, 3, 4 and diagrams 1, 2, 3, 4. Now my conclusions have to be true in all the diagrams. Let us say you have drawn 5 diagrams. Some of you might have drawn 6 diagrams. It should be true in all of those 6 diagrams. Okay, if you have drawn 3, it should be true in all the 3 diagrams. The more diagrams you draw, the faster you will be in getting these answers. Some lens are guns. Here, if you see, some lens are guns. This part, some lens are guns. If you see here, this part, some lens are guns. You have got it. So option in diagram 1 it is true, in diagram 2 it is true. Even here, some lens are guns. You have got it. Diagram 3 also is true. Some lens are guns. Here, all lens are guns, but still, that is also true. Like we said, if all lens are guns, some lens are definitely guns. So it's true here. So it's true in all, since this option is true. Some bullets are guns. Here in this section, you will get some bullets are guns. It's overlapping. So this is true. Here also it is overlapping. So this is true. Overlapping. True in diagram 3. And some bullets are guns. This entire area, bullets are guns. all bullets are guns, or some bullets are also guns. It's true. Hence, you will get it true in all the 4 diagrams. Hence, conclusion 2 is also true. Let's look at conclusion 3. Some silencers are bullets. Here you will have some silencers are bullets. True. But here some silencers are not bullets. So you'll have it true in diagram 1. In diagram 2 itself, it is not true. Some silencers are not bullets. You can't say that silencers are bullets. There is no overlap here. The moment you get a cross, you need not have to look further. It is a cross. This conclusion is not true. Some silencers are lens. This entire area, right? This entire area, some silencers are lens. Some silencers are lens. It is true in diagram 1 and 2. Some silencers are lens. Diagram 3 also it is true. And diagram 4, this part where it is overlapping. Some silencers are lens. Hence, this is also true. All 4 diagrams it is true. So, conclusions which are true are 1, 2, and 4. The introductory video, I know we are going slow so that everyone can be on the same page. People who are hearing syllogisms for the first time, who don't know how to write diagrams, can also join us and proceed to the toughest lessons that follow. Let us look at these. Again, let us draw as many diagrams as we can. Some grass are flowers. Some grass are flowers. All flowers are roots. Let me draw some grass are flowers. We can also write it this way. All flowers are roots. And some roots are fruits. So this I write it as flowers. Okay. Let me see. I generally assume that I can draw 4. 4 is not possible. That's okay. More than 4, then you can draw. So all flowers are roots. That is done. So these two diagrams, these two statements I have drawn now. Some roots are fruits. I can write like this. Some roots are fruits. Okay, I can write it this way. Some roots are fruits. I can draw it this way. Some roots are fruits. And some roots are fruits. I can also draw it this way. Some roots are fruits. Okay. So now I have done. You see, you can draw, again I repeat, you can draw the diagrams in any form. You can draw any number of diagrams as long as they don't contradict these statements. Anything you draw is correct. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Some of you might say, sir, I've drawn 5 diagrams for this, or I've drawn 3 diagrams. Not worry. You will get the answer always in this method. So let us see conclusion 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I have diagrams 1, 2, 3, 4. Let us see based on that how many can we solve. Conclusion 1. Some fruits are flowers. If you see some fruits are not flowers here, so that itself is wrong, and hence this conclusion will not be true. I don't have to look at whether they are true in subsequent diagrams. So I don't see this at all. Some roots are flowers. Some roots are flowers. This area, true. Some roots are flowers, which is entirely this area, true. Some roots are flowers, which is this area, true. And then some roots are flowers, which is entirely this area, which is true. All 4 diagrams, this conclusion is true. Hence, this conclusion can be marked as true. Some roots are grass. Here I have some roots as grass, this area. Okay, here I have some roots as grass, which is this area. So I mark it as true in both the places. Some roots are grass, I have marked it here, true. And some roots are grass, yes, it is true here as well. So all 4, it is valid, hence this conclusion is also true. Some roots are grass is true. What about some fruits are grass? Some fruits are grass, here I don't get it, hence I put a cross. This is not valid. So only these 2 conclusions are true. Only these 2 conclusions are true. Let us look at the 5th, probably the final question in this particular video. All engines are horns. So all engines are horns. Let us see in how many ways I can draw this. All engines are horns and probably in only one way. All engines are horns. Okay. I write 4 so that other statements can be incorporated. Some signals are engines. So I can write it this way. Some signals are engines. Some signals are engines. I can also write this as some signals are engines. Some signals are engines. All the seats are signals. So this is signals. So SI. Write one more alphabet because there is no seat that is also coming. All the seats are signals. So I have this section, smaller section is seat. This section will be seat. Seat. And here the smaller circle will be seat. Okay. So I've drawn it in 4 possible ways. Again, I repeat, you could draw in 3, you could draw in 4. How many ever you draw, your conclusions have to be true in all the drawings. The more you draw, the better and accurate your answers would be. All seats are horns. So if you see this section, these are seats which are not horns. Hence the conclusion is false there. You don't have to look further. So all seats are horns is wrong. Some seats are horns. Some seats are horns you have gotten here. So some seats are horns you have gotten. True. Some seats are horns. Here all seats are horns. So some seats are also horns. True. All seats are horns. Some seats are also horns. There is one way of drawing where you can't conclude. See, let us say we have a 5th way of doing this. 5th way to draw. Okay. As I drew, I thought, what about this? E, all engines are horns. Some signals are engines and all seats are signals. Okay, this is my 5th way of drawing. So see, you will have 5 ways of drawing. So first one is cross, conclusion 1 is cross in here, so I don't look further. Conclusion 2 is valid in 3 diagrams. Let's look at the 4th one. Some seats are horns, which is also true. But here, some seats are not horns. No seat is a horn. Here it is false. Here it is false. Some seats are not horns in this diagram, diagram 5. Because of this, conclusion 2 is also not valid. Some horns are signals that we have gotten. Some horns are signals. This entire area, some horns are signals. Some horns are signals. True. 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 So conclusion true is valid in all the 5 diagrams. Done. The last one is all signals are horns. No, if you see these signals are not horns. There itself you know that this is false. So 1, 2 and 4 are false. 3 is valid. So in this video you've seen what a syllogism is. You looked at statements, conclusions, you looked at some keywords on some, all, no and some not. You look at it in subsequent videos. You look at drawing the statements in different ways and having your conclusion be true in all the drawings. You might draw 3, you might draw 4, you might draw 5. Try to draw the diagrams in as many different ways as possible so that your conclusions have to be true in any which way that you draw. Okay, only when it is true in all the ways that you draw, your conclusion will be valid. Okay, so thank you so much for viewing this video. This is the intro video. Questions on syllogisms are very tough, and we'll see how you can solve this in future videos on no, some not. We will have videos on complementary pairs. We'll have videos on reverse syllogism. All of these videos will ensure that you solve syllogism questions accurately and always. Thank you so much for your time. And if you want to look at more courses, test series, company test, module specific tests, visit 7senstalent.com. Look at all the courses that we have on offer. Look at the master learners package on our site, where for very nominal price our entire site's resources, tests are available to you until you graduate. And also look at our YouTube channel, 7Sense Aptitude Prep. Watch additional resources that we have available there. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your attention. Have a wonderful day.